Hi to everyone, this is Jotaro79 and welcome to a new episode of the PS3 Collecting Guide, where I give you some advice on rare/valuable PS3 titles and share with you my experience in getting them. But let's start. The first one is Formula 1 2014. Developed and published in 2014 by Codemasters, it's a racing game with the official license of the Formula 1 Championship. The game scored 62 on Metacritic and originally was planned to release also for the PS4, but then Codemasters decided to pass that year and wait until 2015 for the first Formula 1 release on new consoles. Now, you may asking yourself why I'm showing you a sport/racing game that comes out every year. Well, believe it or not, this game is valuable and will become rare in the future. The actual price goes from €20 on Amazon.de to $40 on Amazon.com. Normally, this kind of games become very cheap only a few years after the release, but this one kept its price because it's the last Formula 1 game made for the PS3. For instance, this is the PEGI International version that I found for €7 just a few weeks ago from a private. And I'm also, I have to say, to add that a huge Formula 1 fan. The next one is Fairy Fencer F, developed by Compile Heart and published by NIS America in 2014. It's a JRPG that scored 65 points of Metacritic, and I actually found a collector edition available only in North America for €20. And it was in this collector edition, it was also included the official art book and the official soundtrack. And well, coming back to the game, it's actually relatively recent and it's difficult to say if it will become rare. But normally all the NIS games remain valuable during the time. A complete copy of this game costs around €30, dollars or pounds. So for €20, the complete edition, the collector's edition, was a really bargain. The next one is Fairy Tail Fights, developed by PlayLogic Games Factory and published in 2009 by PlayLogic Entertainment. It's an action game adventure that managed to aggregate 53 on Metacritic. This game is not rare. In fact, you can easily find it under €10, but it's uncommon, and I haven't seen too many copies around. By the way, this is the PEGI 16 UK version. This one is the German version of Family Guy Back to the Multiverse, developed by Heavy Iron Studios and published in 2012 by Activision. It's an action-adventure game based on the animated television series Family Guy that received actually negative reviews, scoring only 40 points on Metacritic. I haven't played this game, so I cannot confirm if it's really that bad. It costs around €15, dollars on Amazon. Now, the next two games that I'm showing you are based on one of my favorite anime manga of all times, Hokuto no Ken, and are Fist of the North Star, developed by Omega Force and published in 2010 by Koei. And this one cost €15. And the second one is Fist of the North Star Ken's Rage 2, developed and published in 2013 by Tecmo Koei. Both games are beat 'em up. Actually, to be precise, they are Mosu. They take the same mechanics of the Dynasty Warriors series, and like most of all Mosu, these games tend to become very repetitive. So if you're not collecting, I suggest you to buy this game only if you are a fan of the anime. This one is actually rare in North America because was released digital only, and on Amazon.com you can find the UK import version for around $30. Moving to the next one, PS3 exclusive Folklore, developed by Game Republic and published in 2007 by Sony. It's a third-person action-adventure RPG that scored 75 points on Metacritic. Some of you asked me in the comments which games are, in my opinion, hidden gems. Well, in my opinion, Folklore deserves to be in this category, thanks to its art design, gorgeous graphic, strong narrative, solid gameplay. This is the PEG International version. The game costs around $20/pounds, and in my opinion it will only increase its value in the future. The next one is Fritz Chess, developed by Deep Silver and published in 2009 by Koch Media. As the name suggests, is a chess simulation. Now, this game is definitely a rarity, especially in US and Canada, since it hasn't been released in North America, and in general because it's a limited run, being developed only for chess fans. On Amazon.de and UK it costs around £30, and if you live in North America you can buy it for around $40. The North American Wii version is one of the rarest Wii games. I bought this German version for €8 on rebuy. The next one is Game of Thrones, developed by Cyanide and published in 2011 by Focus Home Interactive. It's an action RPG based on the novel of George R.R. Martin and on the TV adaptation made by HBO. While the TV show is worldwide critically acclaimed, this tie-in received mixed reviews, scoring 52 points on Metacritic. This game is not that rare, but still costs more than €15 on Amazon. And the last one for today is Ghostbusters, the video game, developed by Terminal Reality and published in 2009 in North America by Atari and in Europe by Sony. It's an action-adventure game based on the Ghostbusters movie that scored 79 on Metacritic. Now, at least in Europe, there are two versions of the game, a standard edition and a special one with an extra Blu-ray of the original movie. I have the special edition, but unfortunately the Blu-ray is missing. I bought it for only €5 from a private, so I think it was a bargain even without the Blu-ray. Anyway, with or without the extra Blu-ray, this game is definitely collectible / valuable and held its price pretty well since the release. Yeah, so this was pretty much it. And if you like the video, clicking the like button is not a bad idea. And if you want to see more of these episodes, subscribing is the best way to stay tuned on my channel. Watch also my previous videos if you missed them. And as always, feel free to write a comment. See you in the next episode.